my channel, so I know it's been forever and a day, and I'm sorry about that. Things were just crazy. This winter was just like a lot. Like you guys know, I do suffer from seasonal affective disorder, and it's not usually in like the beginning of winter. It's really like more in the springtime, like March, April, like February, March, April are really like my worst months. On top of feeling a little bit like depressed and out of it, I also have like horrible fucking allergies. So like when I was coming home from work, I really just wanted to nap. And also in the last 3 months, my schedule at work has just been crazy. There's just been like shit going on. So I have not had a single day off. And typically, sorry, the dog's gonna be growling, but it is what it is. Welcome back to my videos. Yeah, what the fuck was I saying? God, I don't even remember. I got distracted by the dogs. Anyway. Oh, yeah, I haven't had a day off. So I've been coming home and like napping. And really my day off was when, it wasn't just a day off like from work. It was like a day off from life. Like I don't leave my house. I'll stay inside all day. I don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to see anyone. Like I don't want to leave my house. And that's when I would get like most of my videos done. Even like those were the days I would even make my melting basket. Like I haven't even made a melting basket in the past couple months. I haven't even made one for June yet, and it's now like the very end of May. I haven't even been doing melting baskets. So today I've just kind of been relaxing. I came home this afternoon and I didn't have anything to do. Dan's not gonna be home. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go through my candle closet, my wax stuff, like make a melting basket, yada, yada, yada. So that being said, I am going to go through the candles I have today. And this is like going back to the beginning of my channel when I had this many candle empties. Like this is about 2.5, 3 months, whatever it's been, worth of empties. And I'm just doing candles. As you can imagine, the wax is just as crazy too, because even though I have been silent, I haven't like not been going through my wax stash and my candles. I burn candles like every day, multiple a day as I have on right now. So without further intro, let's get into it. I finished this, how do you pronounce it, Henri Bendele, I hope I'm saying that right, candle. I think this was the cashmere, this was the champagne one. This was a gift one of our old neighbors gave us when we moved from our apartment to this house. And these are my nails right now. Some of them are shiny, some of them are matte, and then these two have the blue leopard on them. I'm really obsessed with these, like so obsessed. They are so pretty and like chic and feminine. I just absolutely love them. I'm obsessed. So this was great. This was actually really strong. This was a nice fruity scent. Fruity perfumey, not like fruity fizzy. Like it smelled like a nice high-end candle, like more on the perfumey end. When I say like things smell like expensive or high-end, I'm usually referring to a candle that smells perfumey. I finished this guy from Bath & Body Works. This is an oldie. Remember when they had these marble jars? They were gorgeous. I wish they would make these again. They're so pretty. This was spiced vanilla marshmallow, so this is definitely a March candle. That's more like cozy winter scent for me. Here's a spring scent. I believe I finished this in April or sometime around Easter. This is a peony petal candles from DW Homes. I got this from TJ Maxx. Gatsby, what is it? A little bit of soot at the top, but it wasn't that bad. This was really pretty when it was burning. I love the look of the pink glass. Really pretty, nice, strong throw. Based on performance, I would repurchase it, but based on scent, I wouldn't, just because I've really burnt myself out on that like pink petal tea cake, like floral and bakery together type of vibe. So it's not a scent I would gravitate towards. That's the only reason why I wouldn't repurchase it. Speaking of Easter, I did finish a Happy Easter candle this year. Another oldie, but so good. This is the one that was, I believe, like the saltwater taffy. Definitely like a strawberry saltwater taffy vibe to this. It's so good though. Oh, 2015. Yeah, that was an oldie, but this was still awesome. And I love putting these candles out around Easter time. This one I finished in April as well. This is a Voluspa candle in Baltic Amber. And while I love this scent, I wouldn't repurchase it. And that's only because I'm really trying to stick to an aesthetic in my house. And I don't like candles with like big colorful labels or like these two. Like I'm kind of getting over like colored jars just because they don't really match with the aesthetic of my home. I like having more like this. Like some luxury candles, like diptyque, things like that, like white, black, neutral, silver, even like these marble, though this one is a little yellow, which is why I finished it. But more just like white, light, brighter, like marble or black, like sleek looking candles, and not just candles that like I buy for whatever, like a cutesy label or colored, like trying to like get past those and do away with those and just do the more like chic looking jars, just because I like the aesthetic of it better. And as you all know, I burn candles, like yes, for the scent, but it's the ambiance as a whole, and I like the aesthetic and I like the look of them. And with everything else in my house being very neutral and muted, I want to keep the candle jars that I use like neutral and muted and just really fitting the vibe that I create in here. So that's important to me. So I'm trying to like phase out of like colorful lids. Like this was fine, even though this was colored, because it's like a nice sleek look. Like I did not mind having this out. Like even though it's colored, it blended in with my decor and it looked really nice. So like jars like this are fine. This was the perfect spring. This was really cream, what am I saying? Clean and fresh. I just combined clean and fresh. That's how I got cream. That's great. I was nervous about this because of the fresh grass in it, but you really don't smell fresh grass. It kind of smells like after a rainy day, like soapy and fresh and clean and rainy, watery, but very fresh, like not an offensive soapy smell. I actually really enjoyed this, and I would probably repurchase this. It was nice and strong, and it was a nice like fresh spring scent, and especially these past couple months in New York, it's been so rainy, so that was like perfect for this time of year. And then I finished Wildberry and Pomegranate. I think this is from like a discount store. I got a gift of, it came with like 3 of these in a box. The burn is terrible. If I saw these, I would never repurchase them. They just don't burn evenly. They don't burn down to the bottom. You're left with a lot of wax at the end, and the throw is completely minimal, like almost nothing. So yeah, the Simply Indulgent brand, I would pass on. So again, speaking of like the textured type of candles, oh, I did finish a couple wallflowers, and I'll just talk about them for a second. These warm vanilla sugar, I couldn't smell shit. Like there was literally nothing the whole duration of that wallflower. And I had one in a bathroom, which is a small room. In the bathroom, maybe it was like a 3 out of 10 on throw. Honolulu Sun was awesome. I had this in my dining room, and it was like an 8 out of 10 and lasted like 3.5 weeks. So it was great. So yeah, I finished this. Same reason, just like, even though I love this label and I love the palm trees on it, it just doesn't fit with the aesthetic of my home. And I had like this much left. I didn't particularly love this scent. It was a little too like melony for me. So yeah, I finished it up instead of like saving it to put out in my pool house when we have people over. Like, no, I wanted to get rid of it. And that is the exact same thing with this one. I mean, you guys know I was not impressed with the Homeworks candle. I wouldn't repurchase them. They're just not my thing. White Sangria, this just smelled like straight up peach and burnt all the way to the end. But I just finished up my guest house over Memorial Day weekend, and that was it. Done with them. Would not repurchase Homeworks. Let's see. There's like a random logo right there. I finished this candle, which has no label, and this is like exactly the type of vibe I'm going for. Like I loved how this candle looked. It was great. It was just like a plain glass jar, white wax. Like it was beautiful. This is like my aesthetic. I know it's boring, but whatever. I love it. This is the Apothic candle. So yeah, apothico.com. I got this at the Christmas fair in Grand Central back when I used to work in the city. And this is the peppermint ginger tobacco. This was a really nice kitchen scent. I would repurchase from Apothic. I really like their candles. They sell them at some West Elms, and I forgot where else I've seen them. I've seen them in like very random stores that I'm like, oh, I know that candle brand. That's so weird that they have them here. So keep your eye out for them. I feel like you could find them almost anywhere. The Apothic, they're really awesome. Definitely would repurchase. I love this one. This was After Sex from Evil Queen. I really liked her candles. They are not the strongest thrower, so if you're looking for like a knock you out of the room strong scent throw, this is not the candle for that. But I kept this in my bedroom or the bathroom, and this little 1-wick candle did really well. I would give it like a 6 out of 10. Like I said, not the strongest, but this was a single wick, and I do have another one of her candles in the double wick, and that is a way better performer than this one, but still on the lighter side. But because I really like her aesthetic, I like the simple labels. The red is not something I would like go for in my like main part of my house, but in the bedroom and bathroom, it was totally fine. Her other one is like white, and it's perfect and it's beautiful. But yeah, I loved her candle. Would definitely repurchase from Evil Queen. I finished Dreamy something dreary. Mood. Dreamy Summer Nights from Yankee Candle. This smelled exactly like Bath & Body Works Warm Vanilla Sugar. I fucking loved it. And this was crazy strong. I had this in my upstairs landing, I had it in my bedroom, and I had it in my family room. It did soak quite a bit, but I mean, whatever, it is what it is. I absolutely freaking love this candle. I can't believe how strong it was. Like, this was like a 10 out of 10. This was a strong candle. 100% would repurchase this one. Like, I absolutely loved it. Two little guys I finished here, Winter Sun. This was back in March. This had a complete 0 scent throw, like complete 0. These little 4 ounces are hit or miss for me, but I've said before, they're typically hit. Suntan, this was awesome. I had this in my upstairs landing over Memorial Day weekend. Smelled so good. It was like just the right amount of throw for up there. That was a great one. I would repurchase Suntan in that little jar. So this was awesome. This is Half Moon Candle, another small business candle company that I found online. They have crystals inside them. So this was the Gypsy Water and Rainbow Fluorite, and I actually already repurchased this candle. I think this is freaking amazing. This one smelled exactly like Capri Blue Volcano. Very citrusy. It was so good, and it burnt all the way down to the bottom. That's like a little fuzzy that Dan through my candle, but burnt all the way down to the bottom. These are soy and coconut wax blend, so I wouldn't hoard these. Like, I usually just buy 2 at a time. I don't hoard them. I like use them up, and because they're soy and I don't want them to like lose the scent. They're great. They're not a strong scent, but they were awesome when I had company over, because it was like just the right amount of throw for having people over, or if I wanted to like put on some wax melts, like about a 5 or 6, really the same as the Evil Queen. But I love little crystal inside, and I will show you, because the crystal that was in this one, I put in this orchid right here. This is a plant. There it is. So it's a rainbow fluorite, but it looks like it's just a little tumbled. Like, you're getting a really nice sized crystal, but like, here's another rainbow fluorite, and you can see the difference. Like, this is really like clear and beautiful and shiny, polished, where I think this is just like a raw, like tumbled rainbow fluorite. But still absolutely beautiful, and I loved it. And it was so pretty watching it in the candle make its way down, and this is still like a nice quality size for a $20 candle to get like this little crystal with it. So yeah, I really like it. And like I said, I have repurchased from Half Moon Candle, and I will again after this order, but I usually just buy 2 candles at a time. I think they're $25. Ooh, we're almost we're like a little more than halfway. We're getting there. Flannel, I love this scent. I have this in the bathroom. Smells like a sexy man. Fucking love it. This glass cracked after I finished burning this. Don't worry, not during. I think it cracked just like in my empties bin. Angel Food Cupcake from Bath & Body Works. This was a great soft vanilla bakery, perfect in March when I was like craving those comforting type of scents. 3 more mid-sized guys. Seize the Day Blue Ocean Waves from Bath & Body Works. This was a great fresh like ocean water scent. Scent I'm kind of grown out on, so I wouldn't repurchase it, but I just had this in my bedroom. A couple days we've been hanging out outside. I was really sad to let this candle go, but I figured might as well just enjoy it before it loses its scent. I went to Italy, I think now 4 years ago, and I did buy this candle in Italy, Ultra, as this was just the ocean scent. I'm probably like butchering the pronunciation of that. But yeah, it was the ocean water scent, and that's exactly what it smells like. Like, if you could take like this and make it into a high-end perfume, that's pretty much what this smelled like. Oh, it says made in Italy at the bottom. Yeah, this was, is this all in Italian? No, it's in English too. Yeah, this was awesome. I loved it. It was just from like a little perfume boutique in Italy, in Rome. So if I could repurchase it, if I was in Rome, I would. Wine Cellar from Bath & Body Works. Y'all know I love that one. Great throw, even on the medium size. We have 6 more candles. I did buy the Game Candle from Bath & Body Works, and I absolutely love this one. I love the packaging. I had no problem putting this out in my house. It's like a nice simple label, nothing too colorful. Smelled so good. This was so good, and my husband loved this scent too, and it was strong. Like, it filled up my whole kitchen, my whole family room, and like waft from room to room. Absolutely loved it. Blue Freesia, White Peach, Fresh Clementine, and essential oils. It's just like a fresh perfumey type of scent. It's beautiful. I absolutely loved it. I would totally repurchase it, and I highly recommend it. That thing was great. In the Stars, I love this scent in body care. Like, obsessed with it in body care. I have like the body spray, the lotion. It's a very unisex scent. Like literally a guy or a girl could wear this. I don't know why the label is so girly, because this smells like a dude, but like also could be like, it really goes both ways. Like the best way to describe it is like, this is truly like a unisex scent. It smells really sexy on women. It smells really sexy on men. I've sprayed Dan down with it. Like it's fucking great. It just didn't translate as well into the candle. I love the smell and I wanted to smell it, but it just didn't throw well. It wasn't that strong. And like you could smell like the wicks burning along with the scent, and it was just weird. It was weird, and on top of it being weird, it was a light throw, so I wouldn't repurchase it. Vanilla coconut. I like this one. It's just the vanilla is a little too much and too heavy this time of year. Like it was fine in May, like a spring to summer transitional scent, but just a little too like creamy bakery for me and like too heavy for me in the summer. So like I enjoyed it, but I wouldn't repurchase it. Cactus Blossom. I love this one. This is such a nice fresh scent. This is like an ideal spring scent for me. Like I love it. It's sort of along the lines of like an Endless Weekend type of vibe. It's great. I would repurchase it. I think I have like 2 or 3 backup of Cactus Blossom. It's like a great go-to. Nice fresh scent, especially when you have people over. Like it's awesome. Black Cherry Merlot. I love this one. This is such a nice tart cherry scent. It's so good. I love it. I like this on like a Saturday night if we're staying in, or like a Friday night in and I'm literally like drinking wine. Like I just like burning a wine candle because I'm that basic bitch. Palo Santo smells exactly like Palo Santo if you've ever smelled it. It's like a wood burning incensey type of scent. Really great. I loved it. I blended this with actually I think Endless Weekend and even Black Cherry Merlot. Like this is a great blender scent for me because I do like burning incense along with candles. So this is like an awesome blender. And y'all, that is it. Look how many candles. Like I'm not even gonna count them because this is absolutely ridiculous. So I'm gonna go ahead and toss these bad boys. Finally, they've been sitting in my candle closet for months. And I will get this uploaded today because I know I've been so MIA from my channel. So let's come back with a giant ass candle empties. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video, which hopefully is soon. Bye guys.